Boom. It has been hit. Now we wait to hear my beautiful voice twice. When you hear it twice, I'm just checking the audio levels. There's nothing to be concerned about unless I sound like shit. And then I'll need to fix it, and then you'll continue to hear me twice. Boom. It has been... All right, we sound good. Looks good. Looks good. So what are we doing? What's happening tonight? It's just a casual little midnight tournament for the North American plebs. Swiss pikemen's here. Knighthoods back, ready for action. Loopy, that's a reference that for some reason I'm struggling to... Oh, it's the Corsairs from Lord of the Rings. I got it. So, North American time zone tournament. Anybody can join. It's more friendly to the North American people. You can see there it says 7 p.m. for like people like me, filthy cretins. I did message Fat Kid at recess. Did not message Butcherbird. Butcherbird's usually on top of stuff. Feels like playing. If he does not, then he does not. It is 7:01. Let's process those check-in results. 7 people here. Someone gets a bye round. Good for them. Fantastic. It will be decided through the fairness of shuffling 3 times in front of everybody so that y'all know there ain't no cheating, and I am just going to let whoever gets the bye round get the bye round. Oh my God, it's me. I already made it in the I've already made it in the semifinals. It's so crazy. No. Why did it reshuffle everything? What the hell? I was supposed to face Blood Penguin. Why did it? Whatever. It's fine. Ian Zero, do you even want the bye round? Aren't you European? I'm a little worried you're European. You have to go to bed. I'm a little worried about that. So here's what we're gonna do. Actually, I don't know of anybody who wants the bye round. I'm gonna hit shuffle one more time because I think Ian Zero is European. I think that dude will want to go to bed. Also, Sabrus, we love you, but you have very long round 1 games. So I would hate for Ian Zero to be waiting awake till all hours of the night. Yeah. Waiting on the dwarves to finally break and falter. This is fine. I mean, Blood Penguin gets a bye round, but rip in peace. Someone had to do it. All right, good enough. I'll go fight John FB. He kicked my ass in a best of 5 recently on stream. I'll get my revenge. Seems appropriate. All right. We'll get the Johnster. I am not Europe? Oh, okay. Then I just misunderstood, and I'm really sorry for misunderstanding. Okay, all right. Just use a drunk dragon? No. Though I do have a gin and tonic, which is going very well for me. I used a forest... Actually, the last time I used a forest dragon was versus John FB. And we did win that game, though it was not due to the forest dragon. All right, poor Blood Penguin's going to have to wait around. Add Loopy potentially? What happened? Oh, no, sorry. Too late. We're too deep in it. Sorry, Loopy. Chaz, you'll play Kislev? I can. Are we not drinking water? Yeah. Come on, it's 7 o'clock for me. I'm allowed. What's the pick and ban system for this shit? Who made this? Global bans 1, player 2 global bans 1, picks 3, bans 1, removes one of the 3, picks their faction to play. What is this garbage? This is the most bullshit pick and ban I've ever seen. All right, John FB, global ban Skaven. Boom! Taking out his best faction. Putting on the full sweat, the full tryhard. Oh shit, I just deleted my whole name even though it's still me right here. Okay, all right. Human boy, yes, yes, that seems fine. Umbrella, you're in the chat. Before you get mad at me for not casting enough BBB best of fives, I am inundated with replays from my community that I'm doing my best, and best of five replays do not make the best stream environment, sir. I'm trying to work in some of the replays from there. I'm doing my best. I'm not trying to shun the BBB. It's just hard. Because I don't know whether to grab them all and do a best of five cast as like a replay or just cast one or two of them, or I don't know. Do my best. But there is a BBB best of five tournament going on. Okay. He's going Dark Elves, High Elves, and Empire. Ban Tomb Kings. We wanted some Kislev. I can do that. Kislev, ban Dark Elves. Yeah, I'll go Kislev. What's the map? It's not the Tourney grounds. Forest of Shadow? Okay. John FB is fucking pissed off. He's like, why the fuck would you ban Skaven? What's wrong with you? And I just said I don't feel like playing him on stream right now. Empire versus Kislev, easy. I'm only ever mad at Coops. It's really easy to be mad at Coops. It's real easy. Did anyone watch a show called Jane and the Dragon? No. When you said American Dragon, I thought you meant like, wasn't it like Jake or something? Jake the American Dragon? I don't know. Kislev versus the Empire. Oh, look at me. I am Empire. I am very scary. Yeah. Not scary enough, I think. Not scary enough. We got some stuff that'll put some hair on your chest. This might be a shit build, but I'm feeling spicy tonight. All right. Feeling spicy tonight. We do what we want. Wow, those spells suck ass. Okay. All right, we're not doing that. Okay. Is that really all this costs? Okay. What else do I need? What else do I need? Nothing, I think. Well, I might want one of these. Do I want one of these? I'm starting to think that I might actually just be a piece of shit. Okay, we have those. Do we need these? No. Do we want these? Maybe. Want and need are very different words, my friends. Very different words. That is not enough money to do that. Wow. Wow. 200 gold. What can I get with 200 gold? I can get a horse. I love horses. This build sucks, but I'm doing it anyway. Nippon needs to get a lolly dragon or withes for the meat. What the fuck is a withe? And am I gonna regret asking? My gin and tonic is gone, and I'm already feeling it, so that's great.
I have a build that is fantastic. and probably not going to win this game, but man, it is glorious.
Hold on. What do you cost? Hang on. Oh, wait. The limit's 4. Okay, never mind. Wyvern. Madman the Pope. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I know I'm going default Kislev because it's objectively the best Kislev skin, but the fact that John FB is going default Empire makes me irate. You drinking some homemade gin? Hell yeah, dude. I started reading some of the vampire count books. Did you buy a bottle of Fireball with your gifts? No. So my birthday ended up being pretty hype. After the stream, I went to dinner with Grace. Then we got home, took an edible, got pretty high. That was fun. And then the next day, I was dog sitting. Made myself a couple gin and tonics. Enjoyed lounging. I don't know whose money I used, because I got some money from like friends and parents and shit. And then some money from the stream and stuff, but used some money to buy a new chair, because apparently a $70 Office Depot chair is probably not the best, so I got an Epic Gamer chair with some of that money. We got a Moscow Mule at the restaurant where we went to go get dinner, so I guess that was probably from you, Mr. Umbrella. Though Grace paid for my dinner. So I don't know. Money is complicated, Mr. Umbrella, but I have spent money on fun things. And that is the answer to your question. And I guess I'll talk to you about what book I'm reading later, because we're already ready to go. We brought some more bears because Chaz seemed to want some bears, so I guess I'll bring some bears and make him happy. So we have the Oath Brothers of Tor. They are bugged. They don't have the Kislev Buy Our Blood passive, but oh well. Aside from that, we have 2 little Snow Panthers to do Snow Panthering. I did want to pair my Patriarch with my normal Cav. Where the hell are my Winged Lancers? What is this formation? What am I doing? Okay. So anyway, I wanted to pair this guy with my Winged Lancers because of his plus 40 melee attack aura, making them rather formidable combatants. I thought that would be fun for everybody involved. And now I'm deploying like an idiot. Oh god! It's terrible! You guys go into melee mode? Fuck it! We're Kislev Russian! Go! Empire Knights, Knights of the Blazing Sun, a bunch of Flagellants. We have Volkmar, an Amber Wizard with a Manticore summon. More Empire Knights, more Flagellants. Okay. Okay. So these guys think they're being smart, huh? These guys think they're being pretty crafty. Well, they call me Hobby Lobby because I'm so crafty. Alright. So we're going to use our pistols. They have literally no range, so we'll just shoot them with our pistols for a little bit. Feel good about ourselves. Winged Lancer's going to get a charge on those guys. Whoopsies. Alright. So we'll just power in. Give everybody melee attack. Give everybody some healing. I swore I told you to back up. I don't know what happened there. I could have done something stupid, but I guarantee you I did not. Winged Lancer's gonna hold those guys for a while. To be honest, I don't know what my little dervishes would do, so my dervishes are just gonna go rear charge some other stuff where they can actually maybe potentially be useful. Sound good? Sounds good. I keep swearing I told you guys to leave, and I also think you are not paying attention, which is pissing me off a little bit. Gonna do that, clear out some of these troops and let my snow leopards get onto Volkmar, or I guess we're just doing a Manticore now, that seems fine. We have some Empire Knights on the butt of my guys. Winged Lancers are getting boned. And these heavy cav are now just chasers, I guess. Also seems fine. Okay. You guys go into melee combat. You guys can keep doing whatever you feel like doing. That really seems like it's on you. And Zarina needs to join that. I could use you back to heal up some of these snow leopards at some point, but you know what? It's when you feel like doing it. I don't want to rush you. But also, maybe let's hurry this the fuck up. Huh? Gonna throw a Heart of Winter down on that blob just to really solidify my right to rule as king. This guy is really trying to get out of that blob of cavalry, and it's not super going his way. Also, that fight's not really going my way. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Both brothers Tor tearing apart these Knights of the Blazing Sun. Oh my god. That's a little alarming. Alright, Snow Leopards, go hunt down the Amber Wizard, mostly to get next to that Healy boy. Get next to the Healy boy. He's gonna take such good care of you. Oh, Empire Knights are running off my guys. That's not cool. Whee! Zarina Katarine! Okay, so Snow Leopard's gonna help this guy do some sniping, and then he gives everybody some buffs, and we all feel good about ourselves. That is the biggest nothing I've ever seen, and we're kind of fine with it. Meanwhile, we are all going to continue beating up on this guy. You are all going to turn around and try to fire pot shots at Volkmar the Chad while we snipe out that caster lord, huh? How about that, everybody? How about that? Kossar's fighting flagellants. Kossar's not fighting flagellants. Kossar's shooting at random stuff. We are sniping the hell out of Volkmar, and it is costing us a lot of blood and treasure. Sometimes that is just the fate you have to suffer as I try to heal up these little snow leopards, as I shoot at the big boy himself, the big man with the big plan. Get just barely away from me. Don't love that. Don't love how he's just barely surviving. That son of a bitch. Come here. You come here. Okay, what are we looking at for blobs? I can do that too. Okay. Get him! Get his ass! Ignore the flagellants! Get him! Alright. We have routed those guys. That seems pretty cool. Get out of the flagellants! Go get him! Holy shit, you guys are on bears and on horses. How can you not get out of basic flagellants? Go, bears, go! Leave Katarine behind. She deserves this fate if she can't escape basic drunks with paddles and loincloths. Ah, Jesus. Alright, Patriarch, we're gonna need you to come heal up the bears, because they're apparently struggling. And get out of the goddamn flagellants! Get out of the flagellants! This isn't that big of a task. This isn't. I know it's not that big of a task. Get out of some fucking flagellants, you dumb piece of shit! Get do it! Get. Alright. Snow Leopards, one of you can accomplish that task. Alright, he's shattered. Fuck him. Fuck him. You two are the new Volkmar hunting squad. You join the Warbears. Warbears, hold on for your blessed Patriarch to join you. He will try to heal you. 7 models left. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Hang in there. Alright. We'll try to heal them up. They are at 7 models. That should be enough. And the Snow Leopards are here to hunt. Wow. Bam. Go, kitty. Hunt! Punish any who resist! Wow, kitty! Wow! Wow, wow, kitty meow. 31 HP! That's pretty funny. Let's try and kill him. Yeah, just finish him off, please. You guys fight flagellants for a while just to get your health back. I have a Heart of Winter. I will save it for when I need it. Volkmar's dead! Yes! Go, Snow Kitties, go! Go, Snow Kitties, go! Look at them! Look at them out there! Living their best life! Yes! Snow Leopards! They paid for themselves! That's all I really needed. Have your Plague Claw Catapult snipe him? That's a common theme with you, Way. Did you buy a bottle of Fireball? No, sorry. I already read that. I think I'm having a stroke. Why would you have a stroke, madman? All right, Zarina paid for herself with gusto. The crazy bears of Tor got 3,000 value. Wing Lancers were nice little blockers. One of them I completely inted away, apparently. I thought I ordered them back, but I clearly did not. Snow Leopards paid for themselves, and that's about that. Armored Kossars did amazingly versus Flagellants. Volkmar did his best. He was a Chad. Flagellants did their best. They were also Chads. Actually, a lot of them paid for themselves and more. Empire Knights did great, and Knights of Blazing Sun did fine. GG. Alrighty, the people wanted a dragon. What's the next map before I decide on what dragon faction I'm going to dragon? Troll Run? Okay. Troll Run. Boop. Okay, Pepe Popo. Why do I have the Pepe Popos? Wood Elves. We need dragons, right? Only factions with dragons is what I'm hearing. Only factions with dragons. Just dragons. Do worms count as dragons? No, so just dragons. Okay, so dragon factions. Wood Elves. Khorne. And Lizardmen. Ban Wood Elves, Khorne, and Brett. Ban Grand Cathay. So those are 3 factions as dragons. So I can guarantee you we're getting a dragon game. What else, Khorne and Brett? This may be the best stream since Panzer Models. What up, trader? How you doing? Cyrus is throwing slander out, that's fair. Office chairs are better? Nah, dude, I got a real gamer chair. Not dragon? What the hell? Worms are dragons. Like the little worms in the ground? What's a faction you don't see much of on stream? Tzeentch. Walk. Norsca. Brett. All right. My opponent asked me, what do we not often see on stream? And I gave him some examples. We don't see a ton of Tzeentch. We don't see a ton of Warriors of Chaos. We don't see a ton of Norsca, Bretonnia, or Ogre Kingdoms. All right, he goes Norsca. Okay. Ogres. Actually, yeah, we don't see a ton of Skaven on stream, but I global banned them. Globally banned. House dragons don't count. The Fae. Oh, he bans none. Norsca banned none. All right, people want the forest dragon. What else? We'll get at least a forest dragon in here. Nobody mains fishmen anymore. It's true. Okay, we need a forest dragon, huh? Norsca. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that. Ooh, actually, that could be... No. No. As soon as I thought it was dumb. That was a dumb thing. Never mind. Ignore me. So we have a forest dragon. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm in fact doing the big think. Oh boy. We still have money, but what do we even want to do with it? That's the sad part. That's the sad part, is when you still have money and you're just like, why even bother? Why even have money anymore? What's the point of money if you can't spend it on more dragons? Which could have participated today? Dark Horse? I'm sorry, man. If it's any consolation, I doubt I will play very well. And I will dishonor your name by playing poorly. And you're just gonna have to live with that, and I'm super sorry about it. Not that sorry, but like, a good amount. Is that a good comp? No, but it's the comp we have. How's the game between the big IQ people going? Good. You can upgrade the dragon with the money, though. Butcherbird, you forgot! Friday Night Fights this week. I think Umbrella's back in town. I will not be streaming it, unfortunately, but you should still participate. I'm going to be leaving town to try and sell board games to other nerds at a convention. And this is the last one, I promise, until the next one I signed up for is in May. And I might not even get that one. So we'll see. But the end of winter, especially in the north, is big for gaming conventions because everybody's cooped up inside, frozen to death, and they just want to go out and play some board games and talk to other nerds. So, been doing a lot of that shit. Then I'll be back. I'll be back in time for Chaos Dwarves to cover that. Oh, so that's fun. That's fun, Chaos Dwarf exciting news. So CA doesn't want us telling you this yet, because they tell the content creators a lot of things, but you guys are special, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret about the Chaos Dwarves. So per CA's official communications, they have told me that the Chaos Dwarves will in fact be coming out in April. And they will have 17 unique lords. All the units that should have gone to Norsca are actually going to the Chaos Dwarves. Yep. It feels pretty bad, but, you know, it's whatever. Also, through a coding error, the Chaos Dwarves have gotten the rune golems that dwarf players have been asking for many years. Like, because, you know, they saw dwarf in the name, and they're like, okay, well, these dwarves want rune golems, so we'll give it to them. And they did, but it's the wrong dwarves. Also, bit of a leak. Don't tell anybody I told you. But Chaos Dwarves get the Buy Our Blood passive from Kislev, but it's permanent, right? So the whole roster isn't unbreakable. It's just if their leadership ever gets low enough that they would break, they turn unbreakable, and it never ends. But they're not unbreakable. So, yeah. It's kind of fucked. But at the same time, is it though? Strangely, Dwarfs can also use any generic lord from any faction. No, they haven't told me shit. Some people are asking me, they're like, you know, some people are like, I know you can't confirm or deny this, but like, is there anything you can say about Chaos Dwarves? And I'm like, I can't confirm or deny shit because I don't know anything. Alright. We took a Sky Dragon for the lulz. So they get our Buy Our Blood and Duh Mortals passive. Duh Mortals passive is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Forest Dragon is the only real meme thing about this army. The rest I kind of thought it out and I thought this might be good. Now it could still suck, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying. It just means I picked a bad army. But the Forest Dragon is the only thing here that might be a meme. War Dancers feel like they could trade well into Berserkers. Could. They just have high enough stats that maybe they will. Because Berserkers are paying for that Norscan passive that they never get to exploit because they are squishy. So Norsca get Rage, where they get more stats as time goes on that they're in melee combat, but Berserkers will take so much damage it doesn't really matter. So my War Dancers should be able to outstat them early on. Wild Hunters of Kurnos are the Wild Riders of anti-large. They don't have armor piercing, but they do have magic damage, which will bypass Skinwolf physical resist, and Skinwolves don't really have armor, so who gives a shit? Ancient Tree Man with Shield of Thorns, because I thought that would be fun to try out that spell. I've heard some cool things about it on Bretonnian Peasants, but I imagine if I throw it on Spearmen, it could have a similar effect, and then Earthblood to heal up the Forest Dragon. But otherwise, he's just a big, tanky, healy boy. Who has bigger hats, Chorfs or High Elves? Chorfs, 100%. 100%, dude. They're also buffing VC and Grand Cathai. Well, that's a given. Because, like, you never see Vampire Counts or Grand Cathay in tournaments anymore, so that's how you know they need a buff. What happens if you just bring some armored Skinwolves? Well, then I'm fucked, but we're counting on that not happening. Skinwolves, dogs. Perfect. Wild Hunters of Kurnos are not on that flank, so that's gonna get pretty dicey pretty fast. Alright. Oh, shit! Okay. I mean, we're in it now, so. Dragon's gonna have to go try and help over there.
Kill them! Warriors of Ariel! Our bows are yours!
Why can't I target those guys? Okay. So the Cav are gonna do their best to hold off these Skinwolves and whatnot. This thing's coming over here. We're gonna throw down a breath attack. That's gonna do some friendly fire, but it's not the Wild Hunters of Kurnos, so it's okay. They can eat my ass. And then we'll land here and try and tear out those dogs. How about that? How about that, everybody? Shield of Thorns on these Eternal Guard. And, yeah. That's about all we care about here. Don't know where you guys are going, but you're taking forever doing it, so figure that out. Oh, God, that burning head killed my poor War Dancers. Jesus Christ. Ancient Tree Man, kick his ass. Alright, Dragon is successfully routing some stuff. That's pretty cool. Successfully routing some of those doggos over there. How far can your heal reach? Not close enough, but whatever. We just got an army-wide heal. So that's kind of OP. Alright, we are getting murdered as far as the backline goes. Wild Hunters of Kurnos have officially dealt with most of these degenerate Skinwolf scum. So we'll chase them off the map. We have lost all of our archers for the effort, but in my defense, since when have Wood Elves needed archers to do anything? Like, let's just be real for like 2 seconds. I'm gonna throw a breath attack into some dogs and hope it doesn't friendly fire too much. Good luck, everybody else. Throw this out here. Your breath attack looks like it didn't do anything, which, you know, acceptable. Okay. Wild Hunters of Kurnos. We'll go get them. That's a burning head. Try to avoid it. Everybody run this way! Run! Spearmen, go catch them. War Dancers, go catch them. The biggest and the scariest boy that there ever did was gonna go over there. Things are looking a little dicey, I will admit. Dive bomb that idiot. War Dancers are doing great. Wild Hunters of Kurnos actually got beat up by Skinwolves, which is pretty brutal. Okay, you're just doing your best. Okay, you guys are fighting it out. Oh no! You healed the lake good? I healed the lake great. Okay. Trying to heal up the dragon and get him some space. Well, he runs some infantry over to help him out. Meanwhile, the infantrymen and these spears are going to deal with those skin wolves. Come on. What's Isabella's favorite U.S. pres? Ronald Regen. One, ha. Also, hi, Hank. Hammond. Hank. Hi, Hammond. It's been a while. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's get back up in the sky. Let's get back up in the sky. Hey! Let him get back up in the sky. Jesus! That's gonna be a painful burning head. I don't really like that at all. Let's breath attack these Norscan ice wolves. In the trees, it's probably just gonna hit a bunch of trees, but we'll see. It did pretty good damage to him. All right. Now we go in for the fat Lord Snipe. Can we, in fact, Lord Snipe everything that has ever mattered to Norsca? Because if we can maybe win this just by leadership bombing. If not, we'll lose, but, you know, it's worth a shot. War Dancers did good. War Dancers did good. The archers were kind of worthless because I didn't have enough mobility to actually protect them, so then they just got shut down immediately. Done some decent damage on the Throg, but it's not going to be enough. I thought this whole fight ended up being in the forest, so I should have taken the Ancient's passive thing. Kick his ass! Yeah, it's not gonna happen. GG. You got back into Pokemon pretty hard? Like the game, or...? The video game or the card game? Flamethrower or laser pistol? Probably flamethrower. Alright. The Forest Dragon did great. The Wild Hunters of Kronos did pretty well. War Dancers mixed, but overall fine. Spears mixed, but overall fine. Archers got shut down really hard because I couldn't defend them, and Gladiators with Spears got butchered. On the other side, Throg did fine. Firecaster did great. Marauders got mostly killed. Ice Trolls did mixed. Skinwolves did well. And dogs, the various dogs of Norsca did quite nicely. The GGs have come out. What is the next map? Bloodpine Woods. All right, it's 1-1. Everyone put your game faces on. It's serious time. Also, thanks for the donation, Hammond. That was very nice of you. Triumphant return. Forest Dragon did need booze. It would have made it more powerful. Jonathan will go Ogre Kingdoms and Tomb Kings. Ogre Kingdoms and Tomb Kings. Okay. Ogre Kingdoms and Tomb Kings. Ogre Kingdoms and Tomb Kings. I'm going with Brett. Going Bretonnia. I've been reading the vampire counts. I've been reading the vampire counts omnibus, but it's mostly staged in Bretonnia right now because it's about the Red Duke. So I've been itching for some Bretonnia. I'm going to play Brett. How bad was that replay Saber sent? Bad is a strong word. It was just very long. It was 21 minutes. It ended up being super close, but yeah, it was 21 minutes of a Cathay box slowly whittling down Dark Elves. All right, we're going Brett versus either Ogre Kingdoms or Tube Kings. The lady awaits. The lady fears no fools. Ogres or no Vlad the Chad? Not yet in the omnibus. The first book in the omnibus is the Red Duke, so I've been reading about the Red Duke. I will say I'm not super excited to read about the vampire counts because so far in like Gotrek and Felix and Witch Hunter, Matthias Tillman, and like any other books where vampires come up as like a secondary bad guy, they just suck to read about because they're like if you watch Naruto, they're like Orochimaru. Where did I not start the tournament? Yeah, I did. Okay. They're like Orochimaru or any snake-based anime character where like you think you killed him, but you didn't. And you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But like the 8th time that happens, you're kind of over it. And you're like, I get it. We didn't kill him. We never killed him. I don't know. It just gets annoying. But the Red Duke's so far well written. Hoping for a meme response pick. Maybe if he goes Tomb Kings. If he goes Ogre Kingdoms, I'm not going to do that. All right, it's actually, I thought it was Tomb Kings. It's actually Tzeentch, but sure, we can do Tzeentch Bretonnia. How bad was your replay? Your replay was fine. Cathay in general is just not the best. Dude, what is happening on my phone right now? I've gotten a million pings. All right. Okay. All right, we have Tzeentch versus Bretonnia. Not sure why Orochimaru people have all got a good ending. All I remember from Naruto is that Garleaf fight. Yeah, that was a sick fight, dude. That was a sick fight. I did not watch a ton of Shippuden, but I did really enjoy. Sorry, I got distracted by this thing. I didn't watch a ton of Shippuden, but I watched the pre-Shippuden stuff quite a lot because I kind of grew up with it. I lost to bring Peasant Archers versus Blues. Who wins? I played a Pride versus Tzeentch yesterday because I forgot to kill a Flamer and I'm a little salty about it. Oh. I'll do my best to avenge you. I will do my very, very best to avenge what has occurred. Let's just do that. Don't stop it. Stop it! You'd not miss much by not watching Shippuden. Oh, yeah, not John F. B. Knighthood. I've been distracted by talking to chat. I really haven't been focusing on my build at all, and that's mostly my fault. I'm a little sorry about it, but mostly I'm actually okay with it. I don't know, we've been having some good convos. And just need to do that. I kind of want a Grail Guardian. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want a Grail Guardian. That seems like it would be a fun thing to do. What the hell is this army? Is this trash? This looks like trash. And seriously, Can anybody tell me what's going on with my phone right now? Anybody at all? No bad answers. Do I need to look over there? This is a good build. This right here, good build. Did you ever play Nuclear Throne? I did not. Why do I have a ping? Cyrus, you've already shown me that meme. Okay. You're getting Grimgor around 34. Nah, dude. Those two gin and tonics are hitting me really fucking hard. Actually. Did you hear they're remaking Lord of the Rings? I actually did hear that. I think that's dumb. I think that is a dumb thing to do. Hopefully they do a different plot than just like remaking the movies and casting them worse, but we'll see. I did not play Nuclear Throne. I forget if I answered that or just read it. It's getting the Star Wars treatment. Yeah, I heard Warner Brothers is trying to milk it for all they've got. Answering serious work emails with incomplete sentences. Must focus. All right, we took Reponse because someone asked for it. I think it was Dog. It was Dog or Knighthood. One of you two asked for it. And if you didn't, then don't tell me because I'm trying my best out here. We have a couple archers. Pink Fire of Tzeentch is pretty good at just taking them off the field of battle. Tell me how many troops there are! Enemy troop count 730. Alright, I'm real glad I didn't bring Dwellers Below. Cough. But whatever. We have some archers, one of which does poison. Why am I being memed on? God damn it. 'Twas you? Alright, Dog, I got you. Anyway, 3 archers, they're gonna get pink fired of Tzeentch, and that's gonna be into that. We have minimal infantry because infantry are peasants, and peasants are disgusting scourge upon the Bretonnian countryside. Other than disgusting scourge upon the Bretonnian countryside, we have Pegasus Knights and Royal Pegasus Knights. The Royal Pegasus Knights do magic damage. Regular Pegasus Knights do not. Then we have the Knights of the Realm ROR, anti-large with magic damage. Then we have some Knights of the Realm to clear out various amounts of random shit, even though it looks like there's actually no random shit. So maybe these Knights of the Realm are going to suck. We have Reponse to Lyonesse for some of her dueling prowess. She is the best at dueling things. She's going to run around with the Grail Knights. Debuff anything that they run into. And then we have a Earthblood caster to just spam out Earthbloods and heal up the army. Okay. Ready, good luck, have fun. Human Boy, what if he takes a box of halberds? Then we're fucked, kids. Then we're fucked. Maybe don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
What do you need? Awaiting orders.
Just saying. Yeah, I don't have Dwellers or Fey Enchantress Mortis Engine, so it could be a bad time. There are no flying units for us to get. Ah, there's a Screamer. There's a Screamer or 3. Why am I getting so many beep beep bump ups? I do not like these beep boop bump ups. Does he have pink fire? He does. Okay, good luck everybody else. Okay. Anybody charging randomly into infantry is gonna need the increased armor. These Pegasus Knights are doing their best, but the Royal Pegasus Knights joining into the fight are going to do fantastically well. And the front line has already collapsed. Run, damsel, run. Alright, let's see how well Grail Knights can do. Meanwhile, up in the skies... Oh, the Pegasus Knights are fucking doing it, lads! Also, Chaos Knights of Tzeentch are kind of kicking my basic Bretonnian ass, which is surprising. I would have thought that basic Bretonnian Knights would have beaten them. Okay. Grail Knights, get a side charge. You guys run away as best you can. Damsel, come over here and do that stuff. We'll do a little bit of rear charging, hopefully before these guys break, but we'll see. Meanwhile, peasants, just run away. Play them as best you can. You guys go get a rear charge over here. You guys go get a charge over here. I'll heal up this, but again, it's to heal up the whole army. Not everything's about... Not everything's about you. Okay, Royal Pegasus Knights and you, both of you go kill that guy. Y'all come over here. Basic peasants, come over here. You guys come with me. These Knights Errant are now going to become Chasing Knights. Questing Knights. No, I know it's not what a Questing Knight is. It just sounds fun. Okay, you've shattered that. Go kill them. Heal up those knights. Alright. You can go chase those Chaos Knights. You can try and back the fuck up for a little bit. You come here. You're chasing those. Come home. It's more worth it for you to just come home at this point. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Okay. So what we're gonna do is everybody's gonna go fight those Chaos Knights of Tzeentch like they're badasses. Rapunzel's just gonna keep fighting. You're gonna keep running. You guys are gonna come over here. The flying Pegasus Knights that nobody likes anymore are gonna chase off those guys along with these. That's all gonna be fine. You're coming with me. You're gonna charge straight into those guys that are full HP and annoying. And these flying knights will come this way. You throw that out for the debuff. Yeah, take that. No melee attack or melee defense for you. Get fucked. Oh, that's a pink fire on my Pegasus Knights. That's not nice. That's officially not nice. Okay. You guys try and charge out of there as these other guys charge in. Bounce power says we're losing. I say bounce power's on drugs. Well, that is kind of my usual shtick. I suppose we do have a lot of Forsaken to deal with, but whatever. Okay.
Hastily! Knights Errant! Charge! Cut them down! For Bretonnia! Take the ground!
Go, Knights Errant, run!
Withdraw!
Ah, Jesus. They're withdrawing. Whatever. It seems fine. We're all chilling. What's happening? Everybody in the blob heal. Okay. We have managed to chase those things off. You are back. Charge that. You are back. No, 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 not that. Okay. So a lot of the super badass guys are very, very injured. I am actually curious how this charge goes for my guys. 2,300 HP. Owie! Okay, didn't even get through the shields of Tzeentch. Meanwhile, we got our shit kicked in. Okay. Good to know. Royal Pegasus Knights, you don't need to chase that anymore. You guys come with me. These knights errant can run away from those Forsaken.
God help us! To victory! Glory calls! Forthwith! The lady's fury!
Alright, Rapunzel's is gonna carry this. She's got it.
Might of the lady!
She's got it, right? Like, there's no possible way she doesn't have this. My dudes. Also, were there knights chasing those guys and they broke somehow?
It is done!
That seems upsetting. Okay, we still have some Grail Knights doing good. You guys are doing your damnedest. Let's swap out Grail Knights and Flying Knights. Go over here while these super fucked Knights Errant who aren't gonna break because they're the bravest boys! You were supposed to be the bravest boys! Alright, the non-bravest boys did not succeed in their task of chasing down some stuff, so we didn't like that at all. I want to heal right here as soon as those knights get in range. Hell yeah. Rapunzel is kicking this guy's ass. Look at her kicking his ass with her 20 bonus versus infantry. And that's GG. Just before 3 a.m. Knighthood, you might have to go to bed. I spy a concerning lack of artillery. It's true, there was no artillery to be had. Royal Pegasus Knights, Grail Knights did great. Basic Pegasus Knights and all my other basic knights did okay, I guess. My peasants and my archers got instantly fucked, and Rapunzel did fine. As far as Village the Curseling went, he did okay. Forsaken Buzz saw through my front line, then got cycle charged by Cav later on. The Tzeentch Cav did better than I would have thought, and Screamers got eviscerated. GG, well played. It was a good time. Thanks, you. Hammond's here. Hello. Hi. Alright, let's get Blood Penguin. Penguin! Penguin! We're gonna go fast. We're gonna go fast as hell. Forsaken with that Warhammer 2 charge against Cavalov. Rapunzel's losing to Village should be their ideal matchup. She won it eventually! Global ban... nothing. You too. Alright, Blood Penguin bans Vampire counts. Horse Tyrion was grotesque for like one patch in Warhammer 2. Horse Tyrion is still a Giga Chad, and the fact that you would ever doubt him is wrong. Alright, Blood Penguin Eshin, and he is the top of the bracket, so he has to pick, and I don't. Haha. Vampire Counts is the only global ban faction for this series, so my Skaven is available. Unfortunately. On the other side, we have Blood Penguin. Kolek is a horse character? That's a hot take. Alright, Blood Penguin's going Empire, Khorne, Slaanesh, ban Skaven. Empire, Khorne, Slaanesh, ban Skaven. Lizardmen, ban Empire. Foot Eltharion with Mistwalker's Barrage is the new meta. That seems silly. Alright, Lizardmen versus Khorne. It's official. How do we stop Khorne, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. How do we stop Khorne? Guys, Somebody help me, guys. Somebody tell me how to beat Khorne, guys, please. Help me beat Khorne. No, I have some ideas. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. Some of those. With maze? Ha! Because it's a Khorne maze. That's pretty funny. Oh, wait. I know how to beat Khorne here. Yeah, Dread Saurian time? Yeah, it might be. Melee Lord Croak build? Nah, it's Dread Saurian time. That's the real answer, is always Dread Saurian time. Full chub skink build? Wouldn't they just run my ass down? When life gives you corn, make tortillas. A lot of taco jokes going around here. And that's like fine. You know, you guys are real funny. Haha. Very nice. But also very insensitive, you guys. Very insensitive. Tic-tac-toe. How about tic-tac-no? Fucking got him, dude. Oh, we got him. When life brings you corn, make tortillas, carrot, or that. Where Croak? Croak isn't very good against Minotaurs, actually. If I have a pint of vodka and a half pint of water, mix them together, one could say a resulting drink is still just vodka. Ipso facto, Kolek is a horse character because he's mostly horse. That's funny. Insensitive to who? I don't know. I'm just talking shit. All right, let's go. One of the most memorable tournament games I've seen in Warhammer was that double Dread Saurian Falcon brought in one of the invitationals. Isn't this matchup where one bestowed on Solar Engine is actually good? I'm trying to remember which one the Solar Engine is. The Engine of the Gods is the giant sky laser, so the Solar Engine? It can be good. It can be. I just worry about not being able to defend it against Minotaurs surrounding it and just killing it, but it could be good. Would Tic Taco Toe be Flying Taco's favorite lord? I answered that in chat because it's full of negative sounding things. Also, you're banned. Dog is banned, everybody. Man, those two gin and tonics are hitting really fucking hard. Alright, I passed the model limit, right? Yeah, look at those model limits! Holy shit, we barely have 1,000 people on the field. Let's go, dude! Both of us have tiny bills. Will the Shredder of Lustria ROR Dread Saurian with its -8 leadership debuff? Will that be enough to deter Khorne from being Khorne? Also, I'm really hoping you didn't bring any ranged assets at all and my Pterodons can just be annoying in the sky. But if you brought throwing axes, we'll have to deal with that. You were taking care of the child, fat kid at recess? That's alright, dude. Cries in band. I hope you are healthy and doing well, fat kid at recess. I hope everything is good over there for you. It is a Cold One cavalry build plus a dirty healing life Slann plus the Aurora Dreadsaurian plus some stuff. And we're just gonna hit him. We're just gonna hit him and see how it goes. What is this build? This is my anti-Khorne, definitely very tried and true meta build, and definitely not whatever I felt like doing at the time build. Okay, Valkia's here. She can fly. So we don't really like Valkia being here. Are those chosen of Khorne? Oh! Oh, more like rock drop targets of Khorne. Shredder, shoot her in the face! Shredder, shoot her in the face. Shredder, shoot her, shoot her. Go, 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 go. I wanna rock drop those Khorne guys. I wanna, so I'm gonna. It's all I want for Christmas! Oh, it's all I want for Christmas! Okay, what are we doing? What's happening? I wasn't actually paying super attention to what's going on. Oh, God. Okay. You guys come over here. This one. This one. Okay, what are we doing? Who do we need to rally? That one. What are we doing? Who do we need to rally? That one. Go, Shredder, go! Go, Shredder, go! Go, Shredder, go! Oh, Valkia is in the sky. I thought she was on the ground at this point, to be honest. Okay, Dweller's Blow's hitting all those things. You need to run away. You're sitting here just throwing some stuff. Let's opt into this fight, except for one of you can chase off those Marauders of Khorne. Thank you very much. Still with the revive crystal, hit the shredder of Lustria. You guys get back on that. Now those guys have shattered. Y'all are still throwing, y'all are still shooting. Let's get this down. That did not hit the shredder of Lustria, but you know what? Sometimes that's okay. Shredder, come over here and apply your -8 leadership aura to get those guys to start crumbling. Thank you very much. Oh God, the Slaan's under attack. Shit! Oh fuck. Oh no. Slaanesh! Slaanesh, can you hear me? I'm gonna need some cold ones to just like YOLO their lives away for the sake of the great plan. Okay. So we have pterodons now chasing these guys who have routed. Hooray. All of that is dead. This big bitch keeps following me like he owns the goddamn place. And I guarantee you he does not. I have spoken with the proprietor of said establishment. He said that it belongs to me. Oh, fuck. He terror-routed my guy. Oh, yes, he turned around. That means my Slann will come back and can heal himself. OP. Boop. Everybody gets a buff. Everybody gets a buff. The Dreadsaurian is here. He's doing good work, and everybody gets a buff. You can all come back over here. The Dreadsaurian gets a buff. We terror-routed Chosen of Khorne, because that's how this works. I guess they can be terror-routed. That's news to me, but I guess you see that everybody learns something someday, and the Dreadsaurian's gonna continue to be a piece of shit. And I don't want to throw a banishment right here because it'll kill all my cold ones, but oh fuck, run, 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 run! Don't let it hit you! Don't let it hit you, run! Back to helping the Dreadsaurian do stuff, cause he's such a good boy. Let's all attack the Chosen of Khorne and get him out of here because he's such a good boy. Run and stuff off the map, cause drinking. All right, Dreadsaurian, 3,600 damage value. Let's go. Perfect. Life Slan also got 1,200. Cold Ones did fine. Pterodons did fine. Everything else did fine. The other side, Valkia did okay. 3,200 on the big ROR boy. Chosen the Khorne trying to fight infantry that I didn't bring. And everything else died. GG. Alright, I accidentally started Warhammer 2, so let's get rid of that shit. Let's give myself a point. I did. Cool. I don't remember doing that. Slans think the way he'll be fine. Yeah, he's fine. The Lost Crater. More like the map on which I pick Skaven, unless he bans it, because that would be bad. The Lost Crater, Blood Penguin. What do I feel like playing? Skaven, Ogre Kingdoms. What else do we feel like playing? God, not Nurgle. Never Nurgle. Just not that. Warriors of Chaos. We never play Warriors of Chaos. Alright, we went Skaven, Ogre Kingdoms, Warriors of Chaos. We banned Dwarves. Slaanesh. It's true, I don't play a lot of Slaanesh. Enjoying the gin and tonic in stream? Yeah. It's good. Ogre Skaven, Little Grom build. What did the hat say to the other? Stay here, I'm going on ahead. Ha! Bellicor. Are you... I like how when I'm asking what faction I should play, you say Bellicor, and I understand that that means two different factions, and both are equally viable. You aren't a great Beastman player, but you have spirit. It's true. Empire banned Skaven. So it's Empire versus Ogre Kingdoms or Empire versus Warriors of Chaos? On a side note, on the other semi-final, we do have Sabrus Regnum versus Cool Umbrella battling it out as we speak. So... that's a thing. I asked Blood Penguin what he wanted to fight. Either is fine for me, I think, maybe. Ogre, my lord! I'm curious for what Human Boy has for Wood Elf build right now. I did do Wood Elves earlier in the stream, and it went okay. We're going Ogres. We're gonna run over this man's empire as the filth kingdoms. The wretched hive of scum and villainy kingdoms. Everybody give me a second to think of a build. What do I want to build? What do I want to build? What do I want to build? That could be fun. Is that any good, though? Not really. Is it offensively bad? Not really. Wow, you're still very expensive, my friend. You're still very expensive. Okay. Zero gold spend. That seems fine. I don't know if this is wise, but we'll see. With a blackberry, 6% wine mixed half and half with berry blast, Smirnoff vodka. That Wood Elf game very much did not go okay. It went fine. What? It went fine. Alright, we took a goddamn Firebelly. Because everybody's talking about how great Firebellies are, and I'm always saying Firebellies suck. So now I'm gonna take one, and when I lose, I can say, wow, Firebellies suck. And then you can all feel bad, and I could be superior. For Melee Lord, I thought about taking Grease's Goldtooth, but honestly, the Tyrant just does what he was gonna do better. Also, I didn't realize the Tyrant has a -8 leadership aura from our Spellcher, so that's actually pretty great. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, we are just doing the Church of Ogre Bull Rush. I did mention that there are 4 types of Ogre players. There are single entity Kite with lead belchers and such. Iron blasters and Nobleye scrap launchers. There are Crusher, spam players, and there are filthy degenerates like me that just think you should take as many Ogre Bulls as you can slam into your army and hit them with stats. What happens if you win? I don't know. I'll say a mildly nice thing about Firebelly. Only some light backline mauling in that Wood Elf game. Yeah. Also, hey Mossy, how you doing? I've seen you lurking in chat a couple times, but I never stopped and addressed you. I hope your life is going really well, and I hope that your dreams are coming true.
The biggest boss.
Also, completely unrelated. Why did you leave our Discord? Why? We haven't seen you in so long, and we miss you really badly. All right, let's go. Let's hit him. Ogres! We have Carl Franz, Jade Wizard with 3 growth and Earthblood, some Democrats with Halberds, Empire Knights, and a bunch of Spear Lads that think they can just fight the Ogres. Okay, let's show them that they're wrong, boys and girls. We're gonna get some Noblars engaged in melee combat. Yes, even my ranged Noblars will get engaged in melee combat because mostly I just want them to block for the Ogres, the proper Ogres. So we're fine with that. What else was I doing? I don't exactly remember. I swear I'm telling you to move, and you're not really doing it. Anyway. Yes, the Nobbler Trappers will apply their Mortis Engine type effect. That'll be fun. So I'm not really using them as archers, I'm more of using them as Mortis Engine Nobbler frontliners. Okay. Let's try and get a nice little burning head over there onto the silver bullets. We'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, Crushers are going to try and catch Carl Franz. Alright. Good damage onto those guys. Franz is getting away, but we can just redirect the Crushers onto the silver bullets and get rid of them. Frontline's going alright. Frontline's going alright indeed. Backline's not going alright. But these Crushers can be diverted. We can shut down even more ranged assets. Meanwhile, we're still trying to kill these Spearmen off. We're doing our very best about that. But they are proving rather persistent. Okay, Crushers getting fucked up. Let's try and rear charge over here while also getting away from our problems, maybe? Nope, the Terrad. Rip. And the game is almost over, and we have cast 1 burning head, which makes me think Firebellies might be trash. You guys, Firebellies might be trash. That's looking like GG. Ooh, we got a second burning head. Oh. And the winds of magic on it's not even high enough to overcast. Oh. Alright. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did in fact tell you so. Fire Belly's trash. Look at him. Look at him being trash. Look at him. Look at the tyrant being trash. Ugh. Ugh. You all disgust me. You all disgust me. Never lose hope. In the church of my axe in your face. Yeah. Alright, what's the last map? Tower of Hoth? That is doable. Yeah. A more serious Ogre Kingdoms build. For any of you that are like, well, fucking around is great, but also what if I want to win? Either Brain Gobbler or Bone Crusher is fine. I personally prefer Brain Gobbler, especially versus factions like Empire that actually can break. Then you have a cheaper Lord, and then you can see I'm saving 1,100 gold that I don't need to spend on a Fire Belly. Could probably downgrade some of these guys into Ogre Bulls and get another Crusher. I can't get a 4th Ogre Bull. Honestly, yeah, that looks fine. Is get a 2nd Crusher. Own the flanks some more. I could get rid of some Noblar Trappers for 2 more Noblars. Something like that. Something like that. Stonehorns can also be decent in this matchup. Could get the Stonehorn of Morn. And then an Iron Fist, maybe. That'd be a more serious build. Alright, Blood Penguin pits Dark Elves and Slaanesh. Dark Elves and Slaanesh? I gotta get a blocker up in case Blood Penguin's out here cheating. Cheating with the best of them. Dark Elves and Slaanesh. Alright, it's up to you guys what we're playing. So get your thinking hats on. All right. Go. Go. Grand Cathay Ultra Sweaty. That's not one of the 4 options. All right, I'm going to take a leak while you vote. Vote fast, you degens. Burb. Oh, shit. You see no Skaven. You're right. If nobody gets 50% or more, I'm playing Skaven. Fuck that. Oh, you didn't get above 50%. That means it's Skaven time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. Follow up. Runoff election. All right, Greenskins beating Skaven. Let's go. The green beans. Stop the count. Stop the count. Greenskins were winning it pretty handily, you guys. Quick build with elite infantry versus Dark Elves or Slaanesh. That sounds silly. All right, he went Slaanesh. He went Slaanesh. Okay, all right. I guess we have some Slaanesh to deal with. That seems fine. All right. Okay. Everybody calm down a second. All right. Just give me a second. I feel Queek with lead infantry, but silly no matter the matchup would be funny. It would be funny. That at least is true. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for a build here. Rogue Idol for the Encore? No. No, don't be silly. No, don't be silly, you know better. Oh boy, what do I even want to do? I'm worried about their cavalry running shop over mine. That seems like it would be a bad thing. Without Wurzag, that seems dumb. Yeah, no Wurzag. No dice, I'm afraid. Well, this could be fun. This could be a fun time. If it's not Foot Azhag, I'm gone. You might be onto something there. You might have something up your sleeve. This is just going to be dumb. This is going to be dumb for everybody involved, and I'm really sorry I've dragged you all into it. This isn't going to work.
This isn't gonna work. This was a stupid waste of everybody's time. Oh, what have I done? No! No tent behind me that I didn't set up because it's not bright outside. It's a disaster. Grace!
Yeah.
It's a disaster!
Why?
Because I made a bad build.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. No, I'm in the game right now, so I have to deal with what I got. If I lose this, I'm out of the tournament. Can you give me words of encouragement that inspire the stream to new heights of morale? Ah! That was not inspiring! Ah, I'm getting attacked by a dog! Hi, Puppy! Hi, Puppy! Am I gonna win? She said no! What the fuck?
I believe in you.
Thanks, Bo.
Good luck.
Goodbye.
Grace did not think we were going to win, lads. How does Penguin build its house? Igloos it together. Ha! That's good. Alrighty. We did go the Rogue Idol. We did go Azhag. So the actual idea behind this is Azhag has Get On With It, plus 8 leadership, plus Psycho Slasher, so that's plus 12 leadership. Then the Rogue Idol has plus 4 leadership for the whole army. And then we brought this guy for ITP aura, and plus melee attack, and a plus leadership aura that occasionally goes off. And then we brought the Arachnarok Spider. With all these leadership buffs, it probably won't break, and it can use summons. So, yeah. That seems strong, maybe, he said, with confidence. Then we have a bunch of Orc boys, because they are less breakable than Goblins. We brought Goblin Archers, because Slaanesh doesn't really have armor. So we aren't super worried about needing armor piercing or anything. We just want some basic pew-pew to do them some bad justice. And then we have Unbreakable Night Goblins with the spinny spins, and Black Orcs for a little bit of extra support. And now we got to figure out a way to cover our asses. Here's what we're doing. We're going to put Orc boys on the back line. We're going to put our elite troops on the front line. And yeah! 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 This is perfect! I see no issues here. Apart from the spider, I don't hate this. It's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking terrible. Let's go! Ah! Run at him! Okay, Seekers, Hellstriders, a bunch of Chaos Warriors and Devoted Marauders. We have Azazel. More Devoted Marauders, more Chaos Warriors, and some Chaos Furies. Okay. That seems fine. I like this box. Thanks, Groot. Rogue Idol, no less than 2,500 value. Honestly, easy. Go, spiders! I have Fate of Bahuna in case they get real wild with something. Maybe the Seekers? I don't know. Hello there. Take these spinny whatsits and shove them up your craw. Ah, that was not nice. That was not very poggers of you. Okay, Rogue Idol, wander up there and go fight some Chaos Warriors. Black Orcs also go fight some Chaos Warriors. We have a bunch of Hellstriders streaming in, so I guess we'll go deal with that. Okay. So you archers, go do something else, because I'm going to Fate Abuna those Seekers when I get enough Winds of Magic, which is one more. Wall ready! Okay, I'm going to pop Get Back here. Oh, there's the fancy ones. Okay. Throw some spinners out there. Wow, my Black Orcs got wrecked. Jesus. Okay. We'll see how that goes. We almost Fate Abuna the Eternal Entourage to death, so that's kind of cool. He has no range units whatsoever, which is good for me. And you spawn some little things. Now, he's already running off a lot of Greenskins, which is why we didn't bring any Goblins, because they would route even faster and just provide kills for his horrific convenience. I'm gonna start spinning in the middle of these guys. Ugh, damage! There. All my spinners are gone, but we aren't shocked about that. Okay. Big rogue idol out there just doing his best. Living his best life. The Spirit Leech, the Eternal Entourage. Most stuff still running. Rogue Idol, just fight whatever. That's fine by me. Okay. We'll attempt to go aid him. Mostly we need spiders to go do that. Okay, spiders, go aid the big boy. Yeah, he got a nice hit onto his Azazel. Good job, buddy. Okay, so we're nearby now. We can kind of help him out. Real quick, just gonna get rid of you. Don't rampage my rogue idol. Don't you fucking do that. Alright, let's all go wander over and hit Azazel in the face. Stupid Eternal Entourage aren't gonna stupid break. So maybe we'll just kill them outright. Okay, spawn another thing. Rogue Idol still smashing, bashing, all around crashing. I can't quite get to Azazel, so it is what it is. Okay. This guy's back. He's still smushing. Do we get another Y, I guess? That seems fine. How much wins a match do we have? 43? Oh, that is a lot. Okay, we'll keep saving up. Azazel's back. Try and kick his ass. Another good shot from the Rogue Idol. Hell yeah. Our leadership still seems rather impeccable. Do I save up for Fate Abuna or do I just Spirit Leech Azazel? Sure. My Rogue Idol died! You bitch! How dare you kill my Rogue Idol! Okay, those Seekers need to die. We are running out of gobos. That's a little concerning. Azazel's at half HP. That seems fine. We will use our last Speedy Spider summon. I'm immediately gonna cast Get Back Here on them to keep them in the fight for just a little bit. They are still gonna get shreked by Hellstriders. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're getting some poke back. Good for them. Bounce Power says we got it. I'm a little more nervous. We do have another Spirit Leech for if Azazel ever comes home. And if not, then we just save up. But Hellstriders, Hellstriders. Should use as the spiders as a net to trap the seekers. The main problem is whenever they get rear charged, they just like instantly die off entirely. What is that? Acquiescence? Okay. Yeah, we have plenty of winds of magic though, so we'll save up. We'll always keep one Spirit Leech on hand in case Azazel comes home, but otherwise we will keep bumping, keep grinding. All of Slaanesh's ITP, which is a bit of a pain in the dick. Lava Spider would be awesome, yeah. How would the Greenskins change if campaign units would be allowed? They have, like, their basic spiders are... Their basic campaign exclusive spiders are actually kind of wild, aren't they? If I remember correctly. Rogue Idol's Unbreakable, Throwing Axes suck, pain a lot. Get ready to wah. Yeah, that notification is pretty sick. Okay. I have, get back here. Ooh, we have Orc Boys! Hooray, Orc Boys are back! Anyway, if that spider ever gets that close to breaking, we can just pop a leadership buff for it. In fact, we're gonna do that now, just in case. Azazel's coming back, which means our Spirit Leech for him is good to go. Our spider might honestly rout as soon as my get back ear wears off. Trying to route some things. I'll have another Spirit Leech. Yeah, it routed as soon as get back here wore off. I'll have another Spirit Leech for Azazel in a second. But that spider's dead as fuck. VC with guns, who needs that? Fucking dogs immediately like me? Nah, dude. Those Hellstriders are gonna be a pain. I'll acknowledge that. They fucking killed my Ragnarok spider. Okay, getting Cycle Charge, we don't like that. We are gonna Spirit Leech this guy again, and now we'll hit him in the face. Orc Boys are coming back to the fight. Bounce Power thinks we're in the lead. I am still extremely sus, just because if I break, I'm gonna die very, very quickly. Okay. Azhag and the Black Orc Big Boss are chilling. We have another Spirit Leech available to us as soon as we can. Orc Boys are already routing because of Azazel. 14 seconds till another Spirit Leech. Hellstriders are chilling. We routed some Chaos Warriors. Oh, those were only Devoted Marauders. Oh god, those were only Devoted Marauders. Okay, he's trying to acquiesce me again. I'm gonna Spirit Leech him again. Tit for tat. Mother effer. I'm gonna throw out my leadership buff because I don't know what he just cast on me. Narcissism can't move. Okay, I was just worried he was gonna rampage me and I couldn't cast my leadership buff or something. There's a rampage. Yes, he's rampaging Azhag, but it's okay. Azhag will hang on. Azhag will be fine. He already unrampaged somehow, which is fine. We take those. Azazel's cycle charging in. He's trying to land on Azhag, which is just not going his way. 2 more Winds of Magic, and I can Spirit Leech Azazel to death. Black Orc Big Boss and Azazel trying to fight him. Oh! I mean, Azhag trying to fight him. Azhag getting very low! Very low! He's gonna fucking break. No, he holds on. 1 Wind of Magic till I get Spirit Leech and definitely win this game. Without the Spirit Leech, it gets a lot more sus if I can win. Oh my god! I got 8 Winds of Magic, and it just came up cooldown just as Azhag routes. So Azhag is actually gone. I get another Acquiescence popped onto my Black Orc Big Boss. I can't kill the Devoted Marauders of Slaanesh. Azhag is gonna die. And Azazel charges in. Gets a big shot. If my Black Orc Big Boss can hit him one time, we can win. But his leadership goes negative and I'm gonna lose. Wow. That leadership was bugged as fuck because I definitely should have lost that, but okay. I guess the Black Orc Big Boss is still in here. I'll pop get back here to keep him really in the fight. If we can bop Azazel one time, or if Azhag can get far enough away to get a Spirit Leech off, actually. Okay. Man, if I had been able to get that 1 Spirit Leech off. GG. If I had been able to get that Spirit Leech off, man. Rogue Idol did fine, Spider did fine, Azhag did fine, Black Orc Big Boss did fine. Everything else, I mean, Night Goblin Fanatics did fine, but everything else just got instantly run down, which is why I usually need to degenerate box versus Slaanesh, is just because anything will get run down and immediately killed. So, GG. GG. Devoted Marauders are stupid, yeah. Not a single hit on Azazel? I'm also shocked I couldn't hit Azazel. Yeah, never hit Azazel, which is kind of fucked up. Because what are my melee attacks? Plus 12. Yeah. Actually gotta see that again while we wait for finals. Okay. So Blood Penguin's going to finals of Sabrus, while I try to figure out how we fucking never hit Azazel. Yeah, no one cares about this early part. Everything's gonna immediately get picked apart, because that's what Slaanesh do. And then we continue to fight, blah, blah, blah. Continue to fight, blah, blah, blah. Everything's already routed. They are just tearing apart my Rogue Idol, though. Tis the Terror. Everything both sides had is ITP, though. Because, like, my Black Orc Big Boss gives everybody ITP, and Slaanesh, just their entire army, gets ITP constantly. So, the Terror didn't matter to anybody, unfortunately. Which is one of the biggest complaints about Slaanesh in general, is the fact their whole army gets ITP for free. Alright, so this bitch. He lands... Looks like the spider hit him once before it routed. And then he's chilling. He dives in. Doesn't get hit. Dives in. Oh, cancels it. There he gets Spirit Leeched. Takes a little bit of damage to the Orc Boys. Dives in, but he gets Spirit Leeched. Doesn't get hit, just Spirit Leech. Because I'm watching for big chunks out of his health bar. Literally gets hit once. Goes out. And like to compare, my Black Orc Big Boss has 71 melee attack to his 55 melee defense. So if he ever gets near the Black Orc Big Boss, he should be getting hit, but he's just not. Dives in. Doesn't get hit. Doesn't get hit. Doesn't get hit. Then he dives out and the game's over. Yeah. So a bit of bad RNG there. Because if the Black Orc Big Boss had hit one more hit on him, he would have routed and or disintegrated, and then he couldn't have chased down Azhag, and Azhag would have came back and would have Spirit Leeched either the Hellstriders or Azazel. So, rip. If you do the all melee unbreakable etc. blob, you live by the RNG, you die by the RNG. Oh. That's an old lobby. Okay. So we're looking for our finals lobby right now. Yep. Just some bad RNG, but if you take a degenerate box like that, it's like, alright, all of my damage comes from the RNG of Azhag, the Black Ark Big Boss, the Rogue Idol, and the Spider. So then I can't exactly be upset when their RNG fails me. God, if he had landed one more hit though, dude. It was still a good game to watch. Hell yeah, it was. Should have used the Game 2 cheat faction to combat the Game 3 cheat faction coast. Doomsage, I'm confused what you mean. I'm afraid you've lost me. Alright, final best of 3. I don't think anyone wants to match vampire counts ever. Some vampire counts can be okay, but definitely the last couple years of their meta has not been very good. But like way back in the day when like Bretonnia Grand Vampire Counts was a meta matchup and it was like Blood Knights versus Grail Knights and whoever won the cav fight usually won the game. Those were pretty exciting to watch, but those days are long past. Game 1 is going to be Dwarves versus Slaanesh. We had Nurgle versus VC Game Series decider for BBB Series. Are you talking about me versus John FB? Because that was pretty epic. How much can I put on the field? That just refuses to break, yeah. Dwarves versus Slaanesh. Watching the players try to get their shit together. Mortis Engine versus Exalted Greater and Clean One, Mass Chaff. See, that's bold of you to assume that there would be chaff. Because Nurgle's build is usually like 440 models. It's like four Plague Bearers, the ROR Unclean One, Uncle Frunkle, either Kugoth or the Exalted Great Unclean One for the Mortis Engine, Exalted Hero of Nurgle, Occultist Nurgle on the Healing Shrine, and that's it. That's the whole build. Dwarves are ready. Slaanesh is ready. I think the Dwarves have this easily. I am very concerned that Blood Penguin cannot kill the Hero Blob. Saber's Regnum is famous for his Gotrek Felix and Thoric Hero Blob. It is in almost, I don't want to say almost, it is in every single Dwarf build I've ever seen him bring. It's just Gotrek Felix, Thoric, Healing, Perfect Vigor, spellcaster blob. And then he has some gyrocopters that, ever since chariot models got broken, they are just flying chariots. So flying melee units have an extremely hard time dealing damage to gyrocopters that are moving. It's only if gyrocopters literally sit AFK can any melee units dealing damage to them. Also, ranged units have a hard time shooting at gyrocopters, so that makes them extra fun. Can't believe I'm actually rooting for the Dowie here. Are you? That's silly. And are our toads too? The hero squad is grossly overpowered and it is the finals. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so nothing can kill the gyrocopters. Nothing I could see in the build would kill the hero blob either. And I think between those two things, the Dwarves will win. That and then their front line is just... It's minus blasting charges, so they'll do a lot of damage and they'll die. The Dwarf Warriors and Longbeards that are backing them up are all going to get slaughtered by Demonettes and such. But it won't matter. It'll just come down to the hero blob. Slaanesh. They're still setting up. What do we got? Seekers, Hellstriders with Hell Scourges, 2 Furies, another Hellstrider with Hell Scourges. So 1 Seeker, 2 Hellstriders, 2 Chaos Furies. And then Exalted Demonette spam, 3 of them, one of which is the Bringer's Beguilement ROR. And then we have some Devoted Marauders with the swords because of the anti-infantry it gives them. We have Chaos Sorcerer Shadows with Pit of Shades and Enfeebling Foe. And we have Sigvald the Magnificent with his usual kit. Alright, on the other side, 2 Gyrocopters with Brimstone Guns. 3 Thunderers, Thoric, Gotrek, and Felix, Dwarf Warriors, Longbeards, and 5 minus blasting charges. They're going to be put into a box. So wait for Ikit to pop in, nuke everyone, and make both sides take a game loss? Maybe. I don't mind Slaanesh that much, to be honest. I have recently come to hate Dwarves. Since the leadership problems in Game 3, like... factions just have issues with their leadership not going lower. They fluctuate wildly. Like, even Greenskins, a low leadership faction, you saw it last game where, like, my Blackheart Big Boss was negative leadership for a long time, decided not to break, and then he spiked up to, like, 20 before I even popped Get Back Here. So leadership is wildly inconsistent, making most factions with high leadership almost unbreakable. Dwarves and High Elves being the 2 key examples of that. And Dwarves are especially annoying because Chariots are a natural counter to Dwarves, and Chariots are super weak right now. And Dwarves are especially annoying because CA keeps buffing Thoric for no goddamn reason. And they buffed him even harder to just blob, so Dwarves usually just make this tiny blob, and then they abuse the fact that Chariots are weak right now. They abuse the fact that their mass is really high and charges don't work well against units with high mass. They abuse the fact that... damn it, what did we just talk about? Their leadership isn't working correctly, so like nothing will ever break, and Dwarves just suck. I just hate Dwarves right now. Absolutely hate them. I don't know. I hate Dwarves. The last like 10 times I fought them, I had one fun game. And it was against Cal Harmon, who was deliberately... He took Belagar instead of Thoric, just like for the lulz. I don't know. I hate Dwarves. If you ever saw that Carl Franz Lamau just joined, what up, Rocket? Hold on. I need to put it in the background. This is how I feel about Dwarves, but he's talking about Saurus.
I hate Saurus. I hate them. I hate their lizard faces. I hate their clubs. I hate their sticks. I hate when the sticks are next to the clubs, and I hate when the clubs are next to the sticks. I hate that Kropgar pulls 2280 of them out of his scaly asshole and then descends on me like a Vogan at a poetry convention. I hate the Saurus auto-resolve meter. I hate it because it lies to me. It says I have a 50 chance of victory. This is patently false because I have 20 units of spearmen who are held together with faith and steel. I do not have 20 units of 8-foot-tall geckos constructed out of pectoral muscles and galvanized coffin nails. I hate that they shout "Bok" at me. Bok is the Bristol Orienteering Club, which is completely irrelevant to a battle in Lustria and should not be shouted repeatedly while eating a rank of Tier 1 infantry like buffalo wings. I hate their morale. I hate that surrounding them simply prompts one of them to pull out a US general's helmet so he can make a speech about, now we can attack in any direction. I hate that their reaction to a devastating rear attack is to become somewhat peeved. I have looked at Saurus in his smug, scaly face as an encirclement that would shatter any other early game infantry closed in. He went from angry to excited, killed an extra 200 spearmen because I had foolishly allowed all 4 sides of the Saurus unit to fight at once and then swallowed my bright wizard like a slim Jim. I have resolved to shoot every Saurus dead. Every Saurus. All of the Sawmen and the Sordran too. I hate them. I no longer see battlefields because they're covered by a thick blanket of gunfire trails. I hate that it barely stops them. I hate that they keep coming while shouting about the Bristol Orienteering Club, or the Bank of Oklahoma, or the 1983 Bok asteroid. I hate that they made me Google Bok so I could write down ways in which I hate things that have it as a name. Bok is also a lunar crater and a Martian crater. It is also a village in Iran. The IATA code for Brookings Airport is Bok. I will never go there because it would give me palpitations. I hate that Krokgar is friends with the rare Pepe next door, who also declares war once I've shot Krokgar unconscious for the 10th time. He also has Saurus, only these ones are blue. Somehow this is worse. I hate that there are another 10 lizard factions. I hate that they will be an end game by the time I reach them. I hate that while I was writing this, Krokgar picked up Franz and smoked him like a cigar. I hate Saurus.
That's how I feel about dwarves. That Eminem and Warhammer video is pretty funny too. What are we listening to? Why is this so beautiful? It's a really good Karl Franz voice generated Saurus copy pasta. It's really good. It's really good. I hate Saurus. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much, like, I haven't casted any of this game so far, and honestly, the Karl Franz bitching about Saurus was pretty on par with how I feel about this. Like, it's just, this is every fucking dwarf game I see is just brutal. Where it's like, you saw Chaos Furies charge the gyrocopters, they did no damage, and the gyrocopters are chilling. That's a pretty nice rampage. But what's also broken in Warhammer 3, ladies and gentlemen, is it chariots? Is it rampage? So you can't even rampage these gyrocopters to the ground because rampage doesn't work right against flying units. So they just stand there. So yeah, no, it's just, dwarves just extremely benefit from broken game mechanics, and it makes them just impossible to punish. And I hate dwarves. I hate dwarves. What is this clip? What clip? It's just the Saurus thing. I hate that they say bok, bok, bok. I hate that when I surround them in spearmen, one of them takes out a general's helmet and makes a speech about how now they can attack in all directions. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not gonna lie, everyone, it's exactly like that. Just Saurus, more Saurus, and a 19 control group. First live stream in a month, and it's Dowie. What up, McRightface? How you doing? Torox hates dwarves. Morning, Torox. Hope you're doing good. Even Dowie hate Dowie. It's true. All right, should we cast the game? Yeah, let's 5 minutes in, let's cast the game. So dwarves are up almost 2-1 in the damage value. The balance of power is almost into army losses. Gyrocopters are completely untouched in the skies. Slaanesh is almost out of infantry, and the hero blob of the dwarves is literally full HP, and Sigvald is jealous of them. They make Sigvald look tame. And he gets run over by Thoric. Thoric's gonna go beat his ass into the dirt. And dwarves will continue to shoot at Exalted Demonettes. Now, Slaanesh has done a pretty good job of killing most of the Dwarven infantry. The problem is the Dwarven infantry is only apparently 4,000 gold value, so it's 1/3 of their build was the actual army. The rest of it is these 3 hero characters and helicopters you can't touch. Eminem and Warhammer?
First day in the land of Warhammer. Wake up in Helmtorn. I was walking around.
Alright, that's gonna get the stream shut down because it's the real Slim Shady background music, but I'll listen to it later. Caster Slaanesh is going to rout. If these Exalted Demonettes actually crumble away, then army losses will hit Sigvald, and the game will be over no matter what. If army losses don't hit Sigvald, then Gotrek will hit Sigvald, and army losses will hit Sigvald, and then it'll be over no matter what. So either way, it's over no matter what, but the Exalted Demonettes are gone, and wait for it, ladies and gentlemen. Is Human Boy right about things? No, Sigvald hung on, but as soon as the Devoted Marauders go, then he'll army loss, right? No, okay, as soon as those Devoted Marauders go, then he'll army loss, right? Quit making me wrong. Oh, the Sorcerer Slaanesh somehow came back. Okay, that definitely accounts for a lot of his balance and power. Dwarves trying to rally. Sigvald is actually butchering Gotrek right now. Can he put it on his back? I've never rooted for Sigvald before in my life, but maybe now is the time. Gotrek gets enfeebling foe. Sigvald's still kicking his ass. Balance of power gets worse for Slaanesh, however. And as the mage routs yet another time, I think the powerful army losses might be coming for the boy legends, the boy wonder, the boy genius. There it is. There's army losses. It's over. If he had Azhag, yeah. When are you going to stream, hubby? Dude, I don't know. Who's more handsome, Sigvald or Felix? I think Sigvald. Hero Core for Dwarves did fine. Gyrocopters did okay. Thunderers did well. Dwarf Warriors and Longbeards held on. Blasting charges went and a lot of people went back away. Sigvald did fine. Shadowscast did okay. Demonettes tried. Marauders tried. The Cav tried. The Furies tried. I feel if someone brings the Dowie Hero Squad, you should be allowed to draw kite. It's pretty degenerate. It's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking awful. No one's arguing with you there. I hate Cerberus. Let's do a VC mirror next. We deserve a treat. Fuck yeah, dude. That's pretty good. Alrighty, will Cerberus Regnum be taking the 2-0 over Blood Penguin, or will he rally, take us to a game 3, and then Cerberus Regnum will take the 2-1 over Blood Penguin? Because there's no possible way Blood Penguin wins this. None. Zero. Oh, the Dwarven Hero Core, with all the things I said the Dwarves already benefit from, the Dwarves also benefit from foot characters not working appropriately, so most of them get knocked over rather than taking damage, so it's really hard to punish foot characters. I will go on record as saying Dwarves are officially stupid. Dwarves are my second most toxic faction right now behind VC. I actually haven't been mining VC as much. My personal fate, like, this isn't a tier list. This is my personal dislike of fighting factions would be Dark Elves, Dwarves, then Grand Cathay, then VC. VC is actually my fourth least favorite to fight. Now, that doesn't mean I think the vampire counts are fourth from the top of the tier list. It's just I don't actually mind fighting them that much right now compared to some other stuff. But any of those four is pretty fucking bad. Is this the exciting part of the evening? I don't know. The rest of the stream was a banger until that game. Like, that's the first stinker game, the whole series. Torok's least favorite fight is Cathay. Yeah, Cathay's pretty tough. Don't compare High Elves? Oh, you're talking to GS. I was like, I said Dark Elves. Very specifically. Alright, looks like we have High Elves, Dark Elves. What about Vampire Coast? I don't mind fighting Vampire Coast at all. I think this is definitely my hot take, and I know it's a hot take, but I think Vampire Coast is wildly overrated. I think they're A tier, maybe even B tier, but I think people have mostly figured them out. Spam archers, spam cav. Imric plus hearing and Law and Seaguard really carry high elves. That's about it. You hate dark elves. See Malekith? Malekith, Malice, Scourge on Chariots. I don't know. They just have like a couple too many things going for them right now. Because Dark Elves have a pretty solid roster even without the super OP stuff. So then with the super OP stuff, it's like you kind of have to prepare for the degenerate builds, but they could take an honest build, and then if you're not ready for that, you get your ass kicked too. So it's just like, all right, great, that's cool. But they're not the worst thing. It's definitely... They're up on my list just because I am tilted against them and I can't seem to beat them. So then I just ban them and I'm getting a lot better win-loss ratios after banning them. But there are worse things in the world than Dark Elves. It's like a personal thing. I just can't seem to beat them. So I needed a break. Like, I needed a break from playing against Dark Elves all the time and losing against them all the time. So just taking them out of my series was better for my win-loss. Hail Hydra. Dude, Bjorn's been playing a lot of Hydras with Dark Elves recently. Those have been pretty fun replays to watch. I'm casting a couple of them, so they'll be up on the channel soon. They nuked Shield of Thorns? Kind of, but like, I've heard Shield of Thorns is good for like peasant mobs and stuff. Regrowth round only affects high elves. Yeah, healing in general is too strong right now. Regrowth especially, because like it's not that you shouldn't be able to heal stuff. It's just how Malekith is similar with Soul Sealer, but healing in general is just wild right now. Where like you can dive in with a dragon on a bad fight, fuck up, but it doesn't matter, and then you're just fine. All right, High Elves versus Dark Elves. For, I say a very long time in Warhammer 3, this was Dark Elf favored significantly. Scourge on Chariots and Malekith, plus we're just rolling over things, and you could throw off your opponent by taking a Spirit Legion Fate of Unicaster instead of Malekith and having a wider army. Black Ark Corsairs would push through most High Elf infantry cost effectively. Cold One Knights were good, so it's just like, it was a rough matchup for the High Elves. And then recently, High Elves have been actually slamming Dark Elves with a weird double Phoenix, sometimes Flamespire, sometimes Arcane Phoenix build, plus a Deathcaster on an Eagle, so it's the triple bird build. And the build aside from that varies a lot, but the birds just don't take any damage from Scourge on Chariots because their models are so small, and even if they do get hit, they do that bird animation where they're like and flip all around, and then any other missiles going for them are going to miss. So we have been seeing a lot of that dominating Dark Elves recently. But neither player is really going for the meta take here. Start a 2-player campaign with Dowie and me Shadow Legion with Be'lakor because he's a one-man army. Be'lakor is pretty fun when you're playing single player. Anyway, neither of these guys are bringing the meta stuff. We do have Malekith from Blood Penguin, so that's pretty meta, but we have double Master on Dark Pegasus. These guys do have arm-piercing anti-large. Otherwise, their stats are honestly quite pathetic, but I think they're here to protect Malekith from Imric, maybe to win the air fight or something. Then we have Black Ark Corsairs, Bleak Swords, so a full melee rush from the Dark Elves besides that. Colder Knights, 1 Dark Shard, and some Dark Riders in the trees. On the side of the High Elves, though, we do not have Imric, we do not even have the birds. We have White Lines of Krace, Spearmen, Lothern Seaguard, 1 Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower, a single Phoenix Guard, a Life Caster with just Earthblood, and Tyrion, heir of Anarion, wielder of Sunfang, protector of Ulthuan, savior of the Phoenix Crown, lover of Ariel, though that's what Alariel, sorry. Though maybe Ariel too. I mean, look at him, he could get it. He could go into the Wood Elf realm and get it with a Forest God. Like, look at him. Just look at him. Look at that face. Look at that kind of weird nasally face. Hi, Doomsage. You just killed Malekith, so yeah. Be'lakor is definitely stronger than Malekith. The problem with Be'lakor is he's way more expensive than Malekith, but like, just stat-wise, yeah, he's better.
It is done. Light sweeps darkness away.
Cheering to bang every Wood Elf female in the Magical Forest, the other Chad. Yeah. Alright. Who will win? If you want a game 3, you're rooting for the Dark Elves. If you want to go to bed tonight, then you're rooting for the High Elves. The fight to see who gets cheated on by Alariel. Wait, did Malekith do something with Alariel? I don't know about that. I don't know about any of that. Somebody inform me. Oh yeah, the Vampire Counts books. No wait, I said what I wanted to say on that. Never mind. Fuck you. I'm not talking about it again. I refuse. Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers are absolutely slaughtering these little Dark Elf guys. They just don't stand a chance. They are getting murdered. And ow! Malekith. Doing some breath attack stuff. Killing off a Lothern Seaguard unit. Sucks to suck. Meanwhile, the other Lothern Seaguards are going to try and tax the Black Ark Corsairs probably before they get into melee combat. 80 armor, but no shields versus 30 armor silver shields. It's tough to deal with. The High Elves brought literally 0 cavalry, so these Dark Riders are free to do what they wish. Now, all of the archers for the High Elves are also spearmen, which is one of the reasons certain people hate playing against them on quick battles. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily OP, but I do understand when people say they hate the current High Elf meta. I get it. I disagree. I don't think High Elves are that egregious, but I get it. I fucking hate Imric getting regrowth, but I don't think a lot of the Seaguard are that bad. But some people get annoyed when they're like, great, it's all spears. It's all just a spear box. The Masters are flying in, trying to disrupt the Lothern Seaguard, stop them from firing for a bit. The Masters realizing there's no one that they can go duel because they don't want to fight Tyrion. They don't want to fight Tyrion at all. Tyrion's jacked on stats, and the Masters just don't have really good stats, so yeah. Basically, Tyrion dated when she was married to the High King, Finbar, but then in time she marries Malekith instead of Tyrion. Wait, she marries Malekith? Why? That's so fucking stupid! That is stupid! I'm so sad. I'm the saddest. I'm not even gonna cast this game as how fucking sad I am. Oh, another beautiful breath attack from Malekith. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Jesus Christ, that was great. Damage values are about the exact same. Lothern Seaguard starting to rout, and with no cavalry at all whatsoever, if Blood Penguin can get some Dark Riders to rally even at low HP pools, they can chase off anything that does rout. Still be okay. Basically, Tyrion, when she was married to the High King, Finbar, okay, I already read that. All right. Anyway, Tyrion actually gets dove on by Malekith and a Master, and both manage to hit him somehow. He is now popping Foe Seeker. He hasn't popped Stand Your Ground or Feint and Riposte yet, which would give him insane melee stats. Another Master dives in. Dude, if you have Feint and Riposte, you gotta pop it like right now. He's getting his ass handed to him. He is not ITP. He could Terror out with how much damage he is taking, as all three of these single entities are teaming up on him. Even a Soul Stealer coming out just to do some extra damage to him. Still has not popped Feint and Riposte. Still has not popped Stand Your Ground. I wonder if he already did. Dark Riders and stuff diving onto the backline, really trying to shut down the Eagle Call bolt throws. And the Masters do it. They Terror route and even naturally route Tyrion. He is out of here. He is running now, and Earthblood is trying to heal him up. But as long as someone can chase him off, either of the Masters can get back into the sky and just follow him. They can chase him off the map. Malekith even could do it if he really wanted to. Meanwhile, around the map, the Dark Elf front line is winning. As we did mention, they do have better, more cost-effective infantry across the board, and the High Elf backline's not holding on so great either. The Dark Elf cavalry took a ton of damage, and their front line did take a lot of damage, to be fair, but they are slowly winning out. The High Elves really just have the Phoenix Guard left, and Tyrion does rally. He is coming back. If he can get low enough, he can pop that Heart of Avalorn and shoot right back up to full HP, or he can get some healing from the mage. Either or is fine, but what he can't do is fall low enough that he actually breaks yet again, because that would be real bad. Dark Elves could win. Dark Elves are winning. These Masters did some crazy good work. Oh, 30 bonus versus large, but giving them 75 melee attack after Murderous Prowess popped. Okay, that's pretty respectable. I didn't know this bonus versus large was that high. Doesn't Tyrion kill Orion too? Why, Tyrion? God, this sucks. This sucks. Anyway, Malekith Masters, everybody dives in, but Tyrion does throw down his Feint and Riposte. He does throw down Stand Your Ground, and he gets his Heart of Avalorn, giving him 107, 120 for melee stats. 119 speed. He is sitting in here. He is a raid boss now, and he is fighting, but Malekith's even going to dive in. Gets a charge attack off. Looks like he gets a little hit in there. The High Elves are quite down in the balance of power. Dark Elves infantry are pushing through. Dark Elves cavalry is still chasing stuff down. Dark Elf single entities are teaming up on Tyrion, and really there's nothing the High Elves can do unless the Phoenix Guard can get over here and get him. Can the Phoenix Guard come over here and quote-unquote get him? You know, I'm going to watch the rest of this game from Tyrion's perspective. I don't even give a shit. He's chasing Malekith down. He's trying to hit him. Oh, gets a little hit off. He is getting his soul stealer. You can see that by all the little purple skulls. Get him, Tyrion. Get him. Oh, nope, Malekith got away. Now there's some Velociraptors fighting. The Prince of Ulthuan, the savior of all mankind. Wielder of Sunfang. Savior of the Phoenix Crown. Prince and Emperor. King and legend. Heinrich Himmler. Then Teclis said, lol, no. And resurrects him. Okay. I haven't read a lot of the End Times. I apparently read an End Times Gotrek and Felix because it's just in the omnibus. It's like the last omnibus's last story is apparently in the End Times. But, yeah. Tyrion's riding around. He's riding dirty. He's doing his very best. Sunfang gets cast over there towards some Dark Shards, but they do manage to evade it. Now Tyrion's looking angry. Tyrion's going for it as a dragon lands next to him. Never mind. Just yeets one Phoenix Guard off into the distance. And then flies away. So Tyrion's Legend of Zeldaing his way through this storyline. He's going to fight some Bleak Swords. Never mind. No, he's not. As Dark Riders, Golden Knights charge in through the back. A Master is here. Another Master is here. Malekith's here. And they dive onto Tyrion. Can our hero, can our Lord and Savior Tyrion do anything? He hasn't swung. Oh, there's a good swing. As he gets stabbed like 4 more times. Oh, man. I don't think he's going to do it, you guys. There's too many attacks. He's doing his best to stip and stab. How are the health bars doing over here? Tyrion's not doing so good. He's almost killed a Master. I mean, that's kind of fun. What a fun, sexy time for you. Phoenix Guard are trying to fight to get back to his side. Tyrion is heal capped, so even if there are Earthbloods, they won't save him. And a Soul Stealer. The Soul Stealer's going to take him out. No, you couldn't even beat the Boy Wonder in melee combat. You had to steal his soul. GG. The End Times is good for Gotrek, Cetra, Malekith, and Alethanar. Everyone else gets disrespected. Karl Franz gets heated by literal nobodies. That's sad. Tyrion, 2,100 value. Nicely done to him. Phoenix Guard, 1,100, which is not that bad, honestly. Lothern Seaguard, mostly got run down. And that is one key to the Dark Elf victory, is just like how well Bleak Swords and Blackheart Corsairs can cut through the front line. They are pretty good if you put your faith in them. Because remember, these guys are getting shot the whole time too. And they still got through the front line. Which is one of the reasons we had originally said this matchup was so bad for High Elves. 4,500 damage value on Malekith. Good God. And the Masters did okay. GG. It's 1-1. Last game of the night, no matter what happens. Who will win it?
Who will win it? Who's gonna win? You? Me? Somebody else? Dog? Darthu had a cool ending. Bro ended up being a couch. Anyway, if you are enjoying the stream and if you are not subscribed, you should do that. You know why? Because we have 4,430 subscribers. Now, what happens if you get to 10,000 subscribers? If you get to 10,000 subscribers, CA will make the Thankful DLC. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. They told me. They said, Human Boy, if you ever get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll make the Thankful DLC, and we will let you voice act Thankful, which I would be very good at. Yes, yes. So you should do that. If we get to 20,000 subscribers, CA will personally let me design Total War Warhammer 4, this time all Skaven. And if we get to 100,000 subscribers, Turin said he would give us the keys to his Ferrari and leave the Warhammer scene forever, leaving just us to reign over the Imperium in silence, as Turin actually goes on to just cast Warhammer, Total Warhammer 40k, and we go, wait, what? And we look at the contract he signed that said we have to stay in this game, and Warhammer 4 is not real, and there's no subscribers, and then I lose all the subscribers, we lose all the monies, and then Grace leaves me, and we fade away into obscurity, but that's the life cycle of YouTube. Is his name Blood Penguin or Plague Penguin? In my Discord and on Steam... Wait, yeah, in my Discord he's Blood Penguin, and in Steam he's Plague Penguin. And I've always known him as Blood Penguin, so I just named him that. Oh no, we'll never get Thankful now. Got him. This is quite the saga. It's just the YouTube life cycle. That, or I'll turn into a League of Legends streamer. I could do it. I could pull it off. There could be more than one penguin in the world. That's just not accurate. There's only one penguin. A better story than the end times. Alright. While they pick their armies, let me read you a passage of this vampire book I'm reading. Human Boy, that's the Malice Darkblade book. I know, the Vampire Omnibus is in my backpack and I don't want to dig it out. Alright, where are we at in this? Chapter 1. Not Chapter 1. I'm on, what am I? Chapter 3? Okay. Chapter 3 of The Red Duke, or Generic Vampire Story number 5. Our protagonist, the vampire, died, but he didn't, though. Next page. The character that's actually interesting goes and does some interesting stuff. He does some investigative work. He finds a giant grave that says, "Here lies a vampire, don't touch." And he says, maybe I should touch. Next page. Hero has to brush off some dust. It says, "Here lies a vampire, don't do anything else, stupid." Hero cuts his finger on appropriately placed spike on top of grave. Blood falls in the grave. Hero goes home. The Red Duke is back. The Red Duke murders some people. King Llewellyn shows up, stabs him with magical blade. The Red Duke is dead, but not really. Red Duke reappears later at a time of his choosing. Lady with big boobs gets eaten alive. Red Duke is back. Interesting character shows up, does some stuff. King Llewellyn left, so he's the last hope of the village. Red Duke is here, very scary. Good guy kills him, but he doesn't. Different big boob lady in different town that is rather nearby. Dies. Mysterious. Hero has to go check. It couldn't possibly be the Red Duke that we never found his body. It couldn't possibly be the vampire. He's only come back 4 times by now. King Llewellyn comes back and says, hey, how you doing? King Llewellyn is gay now. He has gone woke. He wants to marry main character. The Red Duke shows up and says, technically I can officiate a wedding. Both of them go, Red Duke! And then they kill him. But he's not dead. Not really. Scene of a lady who's mostly described for her boobs. Shows up in a graveyard. She goes up to the Red Duke's grave. She says, I missed you. I wish you were still alive right now. He appears out of the mist. I am still alive right now because I never die. Because that's how fucking undead books are always written in every genre. They never die! They never die! And she says, oh, I still love you. And he betrays her, kills her, sucks all of her blood. Skip 100 pages. Skip 100 pages. Last chapter of the book. Llewellyn stabs the Red Duke again. The hero we actually cared about suffered a mortal injury while he was learning about the power of friendship. The Red Duke's dead again. He fell off a cliff. He fell off a cliff. He fell off a cliff because gravity will kill him, right? Magical lances couldn't kill him. The sun couldn't kill him. Fire couldn't kill him, but gravity will do it. Gravity will fucking kill this guy. Can he turn into a bat? No! No, he can't just turn into a bat. He's dead. He's dead for real. Do we find the body? No! No, we don't find the body! Book 2, Chapter 1. Red Duke's alive. That's my summary of the Vampire Counts Omnibus.
Alright, let's catch up on where I was at in Chan. If Sola Renekton only could stream Blal, you can too. It's true. Extra Raven than Acid, Prince of Darkness. Same Big D from Monster Hunter. Malice vampires are all emos. What's the difference? I'm just getting caught up on chat. Have you considered a career as a storyteller? Oh, I tell great stories. Remember the Malice comic books in the day were pretty fun. The books made him a lot more involved in Dark Elf High Society. Yeah, I'm actually really excited that the Malice Darkblade omnibuses are the next one on my list to read. That's going to be really good. How much for the Warp Stone so I too can experience this literary masterpiece? I think it was like, for an ebook, it's only like $15. The physical copy is $75, but I fucking love physical books. I'm not a big e-reader person. I will if I have to. Like if something's crazy expensive, but for Christmas and stuff, I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't really want too much stuff for Christmas, so I just list a bunch of stupid expensive books. Most interesting part of this is Llewellyn and some random guy wanting to get married. Yeah. All right. We're in the game. I successfully got you through the build phase. Warriors of Chaos versus Tomb Kings, if I saw correctly. I don't know what the meta of this would be, because I honestly don't see this matchup very often. Warriors of Chaos feel like a super high tier faction, in my opinion. I think they're like in the top 4 of competitive factions. But they just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Like, people stopped playing them. I don't know. Maybe people got bored of them. Maybe I have a misread. But I would guess Archaon. Yeah, there he is. Because Burning Head is so good against Tomb King's front lines. It's just really good at getting rid of mass skeleton chaff and getting you back on the stuff you actually want to get to. So Archaon's a pretty solid choice here. Tomb Kings? Yeah. Be'lakor also would be a decent choice. The only thing I worry about Be'lakor is Ushapti Great Bow and Spirit Leech spam on him could get really annoying for the poor guy. So for Blood Penguin, we do have Archaon the Everchosen. I don't think he's the only Lord choice. I just think he's a good one. Burning Head, Spirit Leech, both very good. And then the Armor Morcar, Slayer, Kings, and Fight or Die. He's just trying to push his way through the front line and get to Arkan or whoever and beat the shit out of him. Front line of Chosen with great weapons, Marauders with great weapons, Chosen of Khorne with dual weapons, Marauders, Chosen of Khorne with dual weapons, and Chosen of Khorne with dual... Is that the triple Chosen of Khorne plus another Chosen? Is that the 4 Chosen build of Legend? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the 4 Chosen build of Legend. It has never been seen since the time of fucking never. Let's go. Let's go. And then we have, what, 2 Hellstriders of Slaanesh? Just 1. Then we have the Swords of Chaos, Chaos Knights, ROR. They have Guardian. They have Apocalyptic Charge for anybody nearby them at the time, I guess. Burning Head is the only useful spell in Lord of Fire. Flaming Sword of Ruin is pretty good. Fireball's pretty good, just not against Tomb Kings. Against Tomb Kings specifically, Burning Head is just incredible. Franz has a wife? I thought he was married to summoning the Electric Hounds. Yeah. All right, on the side of the Tomb Kings and Sabres, we have the Chosen of the Gods of Shabti Great Bows. We have the Blessed Legion of Flach, the Eyes of the Desert, Support of Stalker RR. We do have a Necrosphinx. Tier after tier of Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Spearmen, plus a Tomb Guard with Halberds box at the very far back to defend the Chosen of the Gods. And then we do have Grand Hierophant Katep with the Lich Staff and 2 very cheap Lore of Nehek spells to heal up his whole army, but also set his opponent on cooldowns constantly. It's not exactly a box. It does have more geometry to it than a box, but yes, it is overall a box. Oh no, it's a crop circle? It is a crop circle. I do appreciate the fine craftsmanship of this box. It's funny looking. A good fireball could take half HP off most lead infantries. From a foot caster, maybe. Really? Wait, really? I thought that was Soul Quench. I thought fireball like hit 1 or 2 models and then did the collision animation and stopped. Please die to Burning Head. Burning Head could do a lot of damage here. Chosen of the Gods are going to have their work cut out for them. Killing 4 Chosen. It's a Wi-Fi symbol. Nice. That's actually pretty close, Sean. Also, hi, Sean. I hope you're doing well. Sean's an old friend. We go way back. Definitely not meeting you for the first time. Chosen of the Gods dealing with some of this. Oh, that's a Burning Head. It was trying to hit the Blessed Legion of Flach. And unfortunately, well, fortunately for Sabres, unfortunately for Archaon, those Tomb Kings got jukes, those Tomb Kings got moves, and they dodged it. What's the better named ROR? Tomb King's Legion or the BM Jabberslife? The Jabberslife. Jabberslife, for sure. The Vargablar Gablar Gablar will never be beat. We love the Vargablar Gablar Gablar in this house. Chosen of the Gods. Oh, no. There's 5 things named Chosen in this game. Anyway, the Chosen of the Gods are shooting at the Chosen of Khorne. This Protocol Stalker's ROR is running out there, but the Chosen are here, and Marauders, but, you know, they're trying. They're trying their best. They're like... Next to Big Brother, they're like, look, Big Brother, I'm doing it. I'm fighting. And the Chosen Khorne are like, sure you are, son. Sure you are. As there's a little bit of a difference in the damage value these guys are churning out. Do it in Gauge Troop. Alright. Alright, Knighthead. I will trust your expertise in this matter, because I really have not done much Fireball gaming in my time. I'm trusting you. This one time. The Grand Necrosphinx is trying to run down Archaon, who did manage to pop Slaver King's Armor Morcar and Fight or Die before Katep got off another spell that probably set all of his stuff on cooldown, so good job just spamming out those abilities. Meanwhile, more Chosen, these ones with great weapons moving up. The Chosen of Khorne still pushing through in the front line. The first of 3 front lines of the Tomb Kings is already fading a little bit. Ooh, more Chosen of Khorne actually getting straight into the back line. They will murder these Tomb Guard with Halberds. Like, no cap. It's going to be a bad time to be them. Necrosphinx still chasing around Archaon. All of his buffs are wearing off. He's now a third of the duelist he wishes he was. There's another Burning Head. This time, for sure, it'll hit the Blessed Legion. And they do dodge again. Nice job by Saber Strignum keeping up on that. It tickles them a little bit, but it didn't get the full-on hit Archaon was looking for. I think maybe he should use it instead just to focus on the front line rather than these guys. Because without a front line, then you can just walk up to them. But looks like he's really insistent upon killing the Blessed Legion. Ushopti Greatbow, the Ushopti summon, the melee one, does appear in the middle of the Chosen of the Khorne. Chosen of Khorne might be okay with this. They might withstand it all right. Swords of Chaos, Chaos Knights are starting to get involved now. Chosen of Khorne and Marauders all pushing up. The Tomb Kings are running out of troops. Because so far they've lost 700 troops and their enemy has lost 150. So that has to be kept in mind here. Archaon getting sniped out a little bit by the Sepulchral Stalkers. Chosen and the Chaos Knights trying to just push through these Skeleton Spearmen. More Marauders are pushing through Halberds. And that Chosen summon is actually getting butchered down. So things are not over yet for Chaos. Do not be alarmed. I would send you replays. You know how this ends? Knighthood, I do not hate your replays. I didn't cast, like, one of them. I don't know. There are people... Stormrunner has sent me, like... dozens, and I've cast like 3. I get a lot of replays, man. Get a lot of replays. I have nothing against your replays in specific. I just didn't pick like the 1 or 2 you sent. All right, big burning head hitting 2 Tomb Guard. Gonna tickle them a little bit. Maybe get them into crumbling territory since these guys are also getting butchered by the Chosen of Khorne. And the Swords of Chaos even managed to get their way in. They're like, you know what? If a burning head can't seem to hit these Blessed Legion guys, we're just gonna throw some horsemen at them. And that's fine. Can skeletons be murdered? Yes. Archaon charging into the Chosen of the Gods. Chosen of the Gods actually running low on ammunition after all this time. And the Chosen of Khorne are still here. They're still crushing it. There were 3 of them total, right? Yeah, they're all still here. In some varying degrees of health, but they're around. And I'm very concerned for the Tomb Kings now. A lot of their balance of power is locked up in the ammunition of these Eyes of the Desert and the Blessed Legion of Flach. And when they die, those ammo pools will go away and it'll be bad. That bug? What bug? Which one specifically? The fact that I have to ask you which one specifically is kind of a big deal. Anyway. Chosen of Khorne still fighting. Still pushing. And the Swords of Chaos being really healthy. Archaon being really healthy. I feel like Warriors of Chaos have got this. I feel like the quad Chosen build is actually gonna fucking win. Let's go. They're still bumping, they're still grinding, they don't give a shit. It's because he discriminates against high elf mains. That's true. I do discriminate against high elf mains. That's why like every third fucking replay on this channel is high elves or dark elves. The chat bug, we're having an emoji at the end deletes the whole message. Oh, that's dumb. Not mad seeing the Sphinx. Yeah, the Sphinx is cool. I think we're also seeing why you don't usually see it, though. It's not really getting its value out, unfortunately. Balanced power shift slightly in the favor of the Warriors of Chaos, and I tend to agree. Kotep still spamming out spells, trying to set Archaon on cooldown. Definitely a joke. Doomsage, I don't appreciate jokes here. This is a no-nonsense type of channel, sir. But with the Blessed Legion of Flach and these Sepulchral Stalkers soon to be disintegrated and the Chosen of the Gods about to go away, watch that balance of power. It is going to slam downwards as soon as these units actually finish peeling away. From this point, I don't see what can kill all these Chosen. I don't see what can. Swords of Chaos also around. Archaon's just going to run down Kotep, who's on foot, and he's going to get knocked down or whatever, but if he ever gets hit, it is going to hurt. He only has 4,800 HP. Every shot of Archaon is going to take out like 1/6 of his hit points. Again, if he can ever hit him without knocking him down. Sepulchral Stalker still technically alive. Blessed Legion Flach are officially gone. The Sphinx is my favorite mini for converting into Chaos Demon engines. Yeah. Oh, the Flying Taco one? I do remember that one being alright. I would have to re-watch it, but I know at the time I had a month's worth of replays already cast. A whole bunch of them were High Elves. And I would have to rewatch that game to remember why I decided not to put it on the channel, but I don't know. I remember Flying Taco had kind of a meme build, and if it was another staunch line of spears, if it was just more High Elf Spearmen and more High Elf Lothern Seaguard, then I probably didn't cast it because I have a million of those and nobody likes it. Like, the comments are overwhelmingly negative on most High Elf videos where it's just like, Imric and Spears, doing Imric and Spear things. Yeah. But I'd have to rewatch it to remember specifically. But yes, you did beat Flying Taco. And it was good. Katep dueling? Yeah, he's mostly just surviving by being a foot character, but everybody's luck runs out eventually as Archaon has finally cornered him, is starting to beat him into the dirt. The Tomb Kings are officially running out of stuff, except for the ever-crumbling Sepulchral Stalkers, the ever-crumbling Tomb Guard. But I don't think they'll be able to win it all. We do still have, technically all 4 Chosen are still on the field, still unbreakable. Now I don't want to see it anymore. Okay. You did beat Flying Taco, though. Actually, I haven't seen Flying Taco since you beat him, so I think you forced him to retire. Sporkle Stalkers are gone. Tomb Guard are close behind them. Katep is close behind them. He's gone. Without him, they will go. And when they go, that will go. So it's going to be an army loss chain reaction. Sparkle Stalkers into Katep, into Tomb Guard, into Necrosphinx. Swords of Chaos clinging to the very end of their life. But it is mostly, we all know it's the fucking Chosen of the Gods that did this. 355 kills, 302 kills, 339 for the other Chosen of Khorne. They just worked their way through everything. 31 damage value for Katep because he was mostly just healing stuff. Necrosphinx actually did very well, so good job, Necrosphinx. Sporkle Stalkers did quite nicely. Chosen of the Gods did excellently. Tomb Guard and all the infantry are not going to get their value back because they were just horribly outclassed. Archaon, 2,400 value, very nice from him. Chosen of Khorne, 1,900. Other Chosen of Khorne, 1,700. More Marauders, who gives a shit. Other Chosen of Khorne, 1,750. Chosen of Great Weapons, 870. Okay, that's definitely not the same as that one, but he did his best. Hellstriders got fucked, and the Swords of Chaos did okay. GG, well played. GG, well played. Black Knight, I also don't like you. That's true. That's true. 3 units totaling 1,000 kills, yeah. Chosen of Khorne, apparently the Chosen of Chads. It was a good series. 10 out of 10 for everybody involved. And that is the end of the stream. Nice, quick, short, sweet, to the point. All right, there's a stream in 14 hours. So we will see you then. Goodbye.